inside me. Didn't pack your heart and go. You chose commitment over comfort when it was slow. This is love that refused to leave when walking out felt right. It stayed through doubt and difficult days and lonely nights. Yeah, this is a love that refused to leave when quitting seemed so near. Because real love stays anchored right here. There were days we barely spoke, just distance in the room, but staying made space for healing to bloom. This is a love that refused to leave when walking out felt right. It stayed through doubt and difficult days and lonely nights. Yeah, this is a love that refused to leave when quitting seems so near. Because real love stays anchored right here. Leaving would have been the easy road, but love chose what was right, and faith carried us through shadows into light. This is a love that refused to leave when walking out felt right. It stayed through doubt and difficult and lonely nights. Yeah, this is a love that refused to leave when quitting seems so near. Because real love stays anchored right here. Now our love stands steady and proven, tested, not naive. Because commitment grew the moment we didn't leave. This is love that refused to leave, and it still remains. What God anchors in faithfulness won't change. We carry love like a burden, trying to hold it all alone. But rest came when we placed it at the throne. Love rested in God, not control or demand. It learned peace comes from trusting His hand. Yeah, love rested in God when worry stepped aside, because love finds rest faith decides. We stop forcing every outcome. Stop chasing every fear. God met us gently right here. Ooh. Love rested in God, not control or demand. It learned peace comes from trusting His hand. Yeah, love rested in God when worry stepped aside, because love finds rest when faith decides. Surrender didn't weaken our bond. It strengthened what we share, because love grows healthier when prayer is there. Ooh. Love rested in God, not control or demand. It learned peace comes from trusting His hand. Yeah, love rested in God when worry stepped aside, because love finds rest when faith decides. Now our love feels lighter and calmer. No way left to prove, because resting in God changed our view. Love rested in God, and it still remains what God holds in peace and trust sustains. Temptation knocked on quiet nights, promised comfort without cause, but love remembered sacred vows, not lost. This is love that stayed true when shortcuts called our name. We chose faith over fleeting desire and walked away. Yeah, this is love that stayed true in private and in view, because what's faithful in the dark stays true. We learned boundaries aren't prisons, they protect what matters most. And trust grows strongest when it's guarded close. This is love that stayed true when shortcuts called our name. We chose faith over fleeting desire and and walked away. Yeah, this is love that stayed true, in private and in view, because what's faithful in the dark stays true. We chose honesty over secrecy, light over disguise, 'cause truth keeps love breathing alive. This is love that stayed true. When shortcuts called our name, we chose faith over fleeting desire and walked away. Yeah, this is love that stayed true. When shortcuts called our name, we chose faith over fleeting desire and walked away. Yeah, this is love that stayed true, in private and in view, because what's faithful in the dark stays true. Now trust walks steady between us, no fear of hidden lies, because love that stays true survives. This is love that stays true, and it still remains what God guards with integrity won't change. Didn't fall in love on easy days. Didn't promise skies without rain. We learned devotion in the struggle, and grace inside the pain. This is love that stayed when it hurt, didn't walk away at night. When feelings faded and words fell short, we chose what was right. This is love that stayed when it hurt, held on when hope fell thin, because real love don't leave when trouble comes, it leans in.
There were nights we barely spoke, just silence and tired eyes, but staying mattered more than winning, more than being right.
This is love that stayed when it hurt, didn't walk away at night. When feelings faded and words fell short, we chose what was right. This is love that stayed when it hurt, held on when hope fell thin, because real love don't leave when trouble comes, it leans in. We learn forgiveness ain't weakness, it's strength you don't announce.
It's laying pride down at the table before walking out.
This is love that stayed when it hurt, didn't walk away at night. When feelings faded and words fell short, we chose what was sounds quieter but deeper. Let's show more truth inside. Built on faith, patience and mercy that survive. This is love that stays when it hurt, and it still remains. What God holds together in patience won't break in pain. We had days with no sweet talking, just tension in the air. But silence didn't end us, it showed us what was there. This love survived the silence when words wouldn't come out right. We chose to stay, chose to pray through the night. Yeah, love survived the silence when hearts fell far apart. 'Cause God can speak restoration to the heart. We learn to stop assuming, to ask and really hear, to trade cold distance for compassion and draw near. This love survived the silence when words wouldn't come out right. We chose to stay, chose to pray through the night. Yeah, love survived the silence when hearts fell far apart. 'Cause God can speak restoration to the heart. Forgiveness broke the stalemate, humility opened the door, and tenderness returned again like before. This love survived the silence when words wouldn't come out right. We chose to stay, chose to pray through the night. Yeah, love survived the silence when hearts fell far apart. 'Cause God can speak restoration to the heart. Now we don't fear quiet moments, we use them to reset. 'Cause love that survived the silence ain't finished yet. This love survived the silence, and it still remains. What God restores with gentle mercy wanted answers in a hurry, wanted proof right away. But love asked us to slow our footsteps and stay. This is love that waited patiently, didn't rush or demand. It trusted God was working with a steady hand. Yeah, this is love that waited patiently through silence and delay. 'Cause real love grows deeper when it learns to wait. Waiting felt like standing still while others passed us by. But patience showed us growth happens in the quiet times. This is love that waited patiently, didn't rush or demand. Trusted God was working with a steady hand. Yeah, this is love that waited patiently through silence and delay. 'Cause real love grows deeper when it learns to wait. We learn waiting don't mean losing or giving up the dream. It means trusting time and shaped by God, unseen. This is love that waited patiently, didn't rush or demand. Trusted God was working with a steady hand. Yeah, this is love that waited patiently through silence and delay. 'Cause real love grows deeper when it learns to wait. Now our love feels stronger and steadier, rooted deep in grace, because patience taught our hearts how to pace. Yeah, this is love that waited patiently, and it still stands strong. Where God grows slow and faithful lasts long. Trials came without warning. He turned every flaw to light. But love didn't turn away from the firefight. This is love
that walked through the fire,
not untouched,
but refined.
it trusted God was shaping gold over time. Yeah, this is love
that walked through the fire,
scarred but still alive,
but refined.
because faith survives the flame and thrives. Fire burned away illusions, left truth standing bare. But love held tighter to faith right there. This is love
that walked through the fire,
not untouched, trusted God was shaping gold over time. Yeah, this is love
that walked through the fire,
scarred but still alive,
but refined,
because faith survives the flame and thrives. We learn fire doesn't destroy what God refines. It removes what doesn't belong in time. This is love that walked through the fire, not untouched but refined. It trusted God was shaping gold over time. Yeah, this is love, scarred but still alive, because faith survives the flame and thrives. Yeah. Now our love carries quiet strength, not flashy or loud, because walking through the fire made us proud. This is love that walked through the fire, and it still stands strong. What God refines through trial. Let's love
that walked through the fire.
Let's love. Last long,
Walked through the fire.
last long, yeah. We never claimed perfection, never said we had it right, but love stayed honest in the mess every night. This is love that wasn't perfect, but stayed when flaws were on display. It chose grace over walking out and turned our way. Yeah, this is love that wasn't perfect, but stayed when ideals fell apart, because God works best in willing hearts.
Mistakes didn't scare love away, they invited growth and care, and mercy made room for healing there.
This is love that wasn't perfect, but stayed when flaws were on display. It chose grace over walking out and turned our way. Yeah, this is love that wasn't perfect, but stayed when ideals fell apart, because God works best in willing hearts. We learn honesty builds safety, and This is love that wasn't perfect but stayed when flaws were on display. It chose grace over walking out and turned our way. Yeah, this is love that wasn't perfect but stayed when ideals fell apart. Because God works best in willing hearts. Now our love feels real and steady, nothing left to prove. Because staying mattered more than smooth. This is love that wasn't perfect but stayed, and it still stands tall. What God builds through grace and truth won't fall. Oh. We both brought our broken pieces, lay them down at the door. Didn't come in clean or perfect, just honest and warm. Mercy held us together when love felt weak and strained. Grace filled the cracks between us where pride once reigned. Yeah, mercy held us together through tears and weathered nights. Because God built strong love from mercy, not mine. Arguments tested our patience, fear tested our faith. But mercy reminded us love grows when we wait. Mercy held us together when love felt weak and strained. Grace filled the cracks between us where pride once reigned. Yeah, mercy held us together through tears and weathered nights. Because God built strong love from mercy, not mine. Forgiveness didn't come cheap, but it came sincere. And mercy kept us moving forward right here. Mercy held us together when love felt weak and strained. Grace filled the cracks between us where pride once reigned. Yeah, mercy held us together through tears and weathered nights. Because God built strong love from mercy, not mine. Now our love rests deeper than feelings, more than romance or flame. Held together by mercy and faith in His name. Yeah, mercy held us together, and it still holds tight. What God joins through grace and forgiveness lasts for life. failures, old habits we didn't share. But mercy met us in the middle of what we said. Mercy made our love stronger when weakness showed its face. It didn't shame us for the struggle, it offered grace. Yeah, mercy made our love stronger through lessons hard and long, because grace turns fragile moments into strong. Mistakes didn't scare mercy away, they invited truth to speak. And healing came when we stopped pretending we were strong every week. Mercy made our love stronger when weakness showed its face. It didn't shame us for the struggle, it offered grace. Yeah, mercy made our love stronger through lessons hard and long, because grace turns fragile moments into strong. Forgiveness felt like starting over, but stronger than before, because mercy taught our hearts what love is for. Mercy made our love stronger when weakness showed its face. It didn't shame us for the struggle, it offered grace. Yeah, mercy made our love stronger, the lessons hard and long, because grace turns fragile moments into strong. Now our love stands